My name's Kyle Johnson, and if you really know me, you know that I used to be homeless, and I used to see my mom go through bad things.
If you really knew me, you know my mom died, and I'm struggling.
If you really knew me, you'd know that I've been verbally abused at school since 5th grade.
My family struggled with economic money situations, and I had an abusive father and a mother on drugs, and I never had a really good childhood.
My father left me, and I struggled with not having 3 fathers.
I grew up with an abusive father who struggled with drug use that involved speed, alcohol, and recently alcohol.
I struggled with anorexia.
I struggled with 2 personality disorders, and by the time I was diagnosed, it was too late, and I'd already lost everyone.
I struggle with severe depression because I was taking a Benadryl in middle school. If you really knew me, you'd know that I struggle with extreme drug use. If you really knew me, you'd know that my family struggled with poverty issues my whole life, still going on right now, and my father's an alcoholic, and my family doesn't really care for me. If you really knew me, you'd know that I've been molested by 2 of my family members.
If you really knew me, you'd know that my aunt died when I was 6.
I struggled when my dad left.
I'm in foster care because my parents are recovering drug addicts.
I was raped by my dad for 7 years.
If you really knew me, you'd know that I lost my mom my freshman year, and I blame myself every day.
I used to struggle with drugs and alcohol.
That I suffer with insecurity and loneliness.
My dad has alcohol and anger problems which has affected my family.
I'm bipolar and I have self-conscious. My family's poor, which led to alcohol and drug abuse, which led to cutting and suicide.
But I struggled with insecurities and abuse.
People have made me feel like I'm not a human being now.
I struggle with suicidal thoughts a lot because of my home life.
If you really knew me, you know that I struggle with insecurities and falling apart.
I was molested by my mom's close friend. I lost my father to cancer, and I struggle with depression every day.
I feel lonely in crowded places.
If you really knew me, you'd know that I struggled with an eating disorder for years.
I struggle with OCD.
I never met my dad, and I never had a really good childhood.
But I struggle with eating disorders.
I struggled with drugs, alcohol, and depression since 7th grade.
I struggle with bulimia and insecurity.
I grew up with an abusive father.
I lost my mom. I was molested.
But I struggled with an eating disorder.
My dad left.
I'm in foster care.
I suffer with insecurity and loneliness.
Alcohol and drug abuse.
I struggle with suicidal thoughts a lot.
My family doesn't really care for me.